Hello. Now look, if I look exhausted, it's because I've been up since 4 a.m. and I went to bed at like 11. But I filmed a music video and edited it all in one day. So I'm pretty proud of myself. So I came up with this song idea last night while I was waiting to start waiting tables. And it goes... So that's the kind of the chord progression thing. And then, so I want the main riff to be this. Oh, la, la, la. Oh, la, 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 la. Oh, la, 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 la. Sort of, that sort of thing. And then it'll be like a some kind of funky beat thing. I haven't decided which one. I played through 3 of them before and I'm like, could be any of them. How about this reverse? La da 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 da. Something like that. La da 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 da. That line. La da 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 da. So now, okay, so I've got da 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 da. 8 syllables that I got to put words to. And what should I have this song be about? That's the question, isn't it? I should probably answer that one. It'll probably figure itself out. Because I don't know. Alright, so I've just hang on. I've created a loop. I've got my loop pedal here. On the floor there. So I just recorded. And that's my new Ugg boots. So excited. Yeah. So I've just got that thing looping, right? So la 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 la. La 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 la. La 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 and then something else. So that's where I'm at now with the verse. Okay, so we've got the idea of it down. Now I actually need to put English in. That's the tricky part, especially when you don't know what the song's about. A lot of the time I just kind of like hum that to myself. And eventually words come out instead of the nonsense stuff. So I'm just going to do that for a while and see what happens. I'll be back. Okay, so I haven't got any words yet. But even though I haven't got words, I'm just actually excited about this line in my head. So there's going to be harmonies. I can't do more than probably 2 at once right at this point in time. But I'm going to do the high harmony on the guitar and the middle harmony, and I'll sing it. And then there'll be a... I could do it, actually. Okay. That's kind of it. And then there's another one. It'll be that. Yeah. Anyway, so that probably sounds weird because there's only 1 voice and 2 guitar parts, but that's the thing. I'm excited. And okay, now I just need to stop faffing around and write some words. It's Friday afternoon. And so, okay, I just wrote the lyrics to this song today. And so Courtney and I we walk Chino, our dog, every afternoon and every morning. So I'm about to go and do that now. And while I was talking to Courtney, I recorded a bit of like what I played in the loop pedal yesterday onto my phone, like I filmed it, and I had this thing. So I was like, honey, what does this make you think of? Can you hear that? Okay, you get the idea. Oh yeah, and then, so all I had at that point was, so I was doing it in this key. Ooh, la, 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 oh, la, la, la. Ooh, la, 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 that's what I started with. And then Courtney's like, okay, can you either, she gave me a couple of ideas for songs that I should write, but I didn't actually use most of them. Courtney's like, it sounds kind of sexy. So I made up this story. This one's not a real thing. Some of them are not real things that I write about all sorts of things. But this song is called Hotter Than Hell. So all I could picture was walking into a party. I'm just trying to tell the story of that party. And I've changed the keys because I've got to sing it. So now it goes. I walked in late, wasn't looking for a soulmate. Me and my ladies on a girls' night out. When we drove round to your best friend's house. Sorry, that's my alarm going. To your best friend's house. Had a mojito by the pool in a while. DJ Donna played the beats and your smile set the party on fire. And DJ Donna's a friend of ours. And then, okay, so I remembered. So it goes. Is it just me or is it getting hot in here? I can't seem to breathe. You caught my eye and smiled at me and I went to heaven when you started to speak. Might be burning up from your touch. You're making heaven even hotter than hell. But if you're down there, I wanna go as well. Well, what God doesn't know won't hurt, so don't tell. You'd make ages hot for 'cause you're hotter than hell. Ooh la la la. Ooh la la la, I'm down for ooh la la la. So that's where we're at. So I wanted the pre-chorus to be like this really groovy like thing, and it's because it's called Hotter Than Hell. Then I had this idea of like, basically, it's all about heaven versus hell, and then like, you know, this is the result of someone who's gone to Bible college for 18 months, which I did a while ago. I got kicked out of church because I was gay. Long story. Anyway, I ended up getting kicked out of that church. Never went back. So here we go. What God doesn't know won't hurt, so don't tell. You'd make angels fall because you're hotter than hell. So that's the result of me going to Bible college. That's where we're at now. It's kind of funny, but also, so it's kind of a very cheeky song, but it's actually like, it's a love song, and I think it's kind of cute. It's actually just cute and cheeky, and that's the vibe. Ooh la la la, ooh la la la, I'm down for ooh la la la. So there we go. So now, I haven't written the bridge. I have written verse 2. Shock horror. I know, that's pretty crazy. But I have actually written verse 2 this time, which I'm very impressed with myself about. And then, so it's all about like, I'm just trying to picture what would happen if I actually went to a party and they had a pool and I met this cute chick. I'm picturing Courtney because, you know, if I saw her at a pool party, I'd be like, well, hello. So I'll get there, mate's place, DJ's playing, mojitos, pool, blah, blah, blah. Hot chick, blah, blah, blah. Then there's the chorus, ooh la la. And then it goes, so can I get you a drink before I can't remember how to speak? There was no one else but you as we danced in that room. I memorized your every move. Then you kissed me when you had to. Then you kissed me when you had to leave. Wrote down your number with a Sharpie. Oh Lord, I think I believe. I do not call myself a Christian because they kicked me out. So that's my new song. I was gonna try and record that today, but I'm gonna start recording it on Sunday, and I even know what key to do it in, so that's even more fabulous. And I'm just hoping, my auntie was sick a few days ago, and I'm starting to feel very run down, so I need my voice to stay intact. This is not a hard song to sing though, so it should be fine. I can sing with a cold. It's just when you're trying to do like intricate stuff, it's a pain in the ass because you sound like you've got a cold when you got a cold, you know? Like Babe, I recorded when I had a cold, and you can hear it in some of the things I say. I'm like, oh, I sound stuffed up. But it's okay. Anyway, so I'm going to record this on Sunday and then finish it Monday, hopefully. And then I've got another song that I've already written ages ago, and I'm going to try and record that as well next week. That is my plan. We shall see what actually happens. Alrighty, hello everybody. So it is now Sunday. I'll put my microphone on, and I'm going to start recording hotter than hell. We've got my computer set up, everything's set up. Chino's back there having a snooze. He's been for his morning walk and stuff, and now I'm going to do some recording, and I'm going to try and get this done in the next few hours, because it's not a hard, like there's not a lot to this song, really, I don't think, at this point in time. It's very like most of my stuff, it's all groove based and riff based. So once I get the beat in and the main like groove down, it'll just come together really fast, I reckon. So let's I still haven't changed my strings. I went to do it last night while we were watching a movie, and I saw Beetlejuice for the first time last night. That's an educational movie. If you're into educational things, that's a good one to check out. It's so weird. Such a strange movie, but it's very cool. What was I saying? Yes. No idea. Oh, strings. So, yes, I'm actually going to change my strings. I went to do it last night, but then I realized they were not in my guitar case. They were actually in the cupboard here in the bus, and that was a long way to walk from the house to the bus. So it was all of like 20 meters, and it was cold, and I didn't feel like it. So I'm going to do it tonight. They're in my guitar case ready. Let's get to work. Yes, we're going to start with the... Let's give this a go. We'll just wait for Chino to stop moving around on the bed back there. I like the sound of that already. This is going to be a cool song. Like, I never listen to rap music ever, but I really like R&B stuff. So now that I've got that, as per usual, I'm going to just cut like probably just that one time around the loop that I just, like the first bit of that I just did. I'm just going to cut that out, and then we're going to just repeat it. And that's like the first part of that whole song. So I'm going to just do that now, quickly cut that part down and repeat it. And then we're going to put the beat in over the top of that. And then we're going to put in, I think, a bunch of vocal harmonies. That ooh la la la, which I'm very excited about. All right, so we are now going to record the beat. So I've just gone onto my phone, where I recorded a video of my looper doing it the other day, so I remembered what the bloody hell I did. Because I liked what I did, so I want to do the same thing. So, alright, here we go. 2, 3. So now, I'm going to pick part of that. Okay, so I've just got this on a loop now because I got to figure out what strumming pattern I want. And so I was just like playing through it to see what felt good, right? And you kind of got to go with like there's already things in there, like that whole like bam 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 bam, like that's a feature. So if you're gonna, like, there's no point just in something like this, because it's already got a groove, it's already got like things in the rhythm that are kind of like, it's not just a ticka 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 ticka, it's not really like that. Like it's more like, I don't know how to describe it, but so I think I'm going to do it twice. I'm going to go up here and, because then we got 2 octaves of chords and I can have one out each ear and then it'll sound spacious, because that's what I do generally. And so yeah, I just realized I never tuned my guitar. Should I now tune it? Probably. I might tune it and then I'll record some chords. Oh dear, these minor details, whatever. If I mean, generally my guitar is pretty much in tune. I mean, it's pretty much in tune. It's not really in tune, but it's kind of. Whatever. Nobody's perfect, and neither are songs. So, because this wasn't made by a robot. We know that for sure. Because if it was made by a robot, that would be perfectly in tune. So, there you go. Proves I'm not I'm not AI. I have been called that before. I took that as a compliment and a massive ego boost because it's basically saying I'm near perfection. If only you knew. It'll be fine. Besides, my strings are so old at this point that they're not really in tune, even if I am in tune. So, meh. Alright, let's just record that. It actually does sound like it's out of tune now. I should have left it. I'll record the chords and then we'll see if it sounds like it's clashing. Alright, I'll be back. So, I've now put in the whole, like, those 4 things, because that's the, well, actually, hang on a second. 3 things. It's actually only 3 of the loops, because the last loop is going to be the vocal thing, which I haven't recorded yet, but I'm going to do that probably today, I reckon. So, then we're up to the bridge after this chorus, and I just consulted with Uncle Rob, because I just had to, he's building a pizza oven, outdoor kitchen-y thing outside, and I just helped him carry a thing over. Big muscles. And so I was like, do I have a solo or a bridge? And he's like, solo. And I think I'm actually going to do both because I do want to have a solo as well. So I'm going to write a bridge. But then I think I'm going to have a full drop down potentially. That's what I'm going to do. So everything drops out except for the big harmony, like, ooh la la la, ooh la la la, I'm down for, ooh la la, yeah. Okay, hang on. So, is that before the bridge or after it? Because I feel like, ooh la la la, ooh la la la, I'm thinking, ooh la la la. This is the second chorus. I'm down for ooh la la la, ooh la la. I think we need a solo there. We need a solo first. And then we'll take all that out for the minute. That beat won't be there either. Ooh la la la. Ooh la la la. I'm down for ooh la la la. Ooh la la la. Ooh la la. I'm thinking ooh la la la. And there could be like a vocal ad-lib thing, potentially. And then it comes back in with the chorus thing. Or maybe not, because then it's like a lot of ooh la las, really, isn't it? I'm going to have to write a bridge. I can't really get around that part. So hang on. I'm going to call that solo. Then that's the bridge. And then we're going back to the chorus. And then we've got the outro. And then the song is done skis. And it's a 3-minute 14 long song. Perfect. Cool. So all I have to do is write a bridge. And it's got to be something groovy vocal-wise. Because that's where it's at. Yeah. And then this song is basically done. Chino, do you mind? He's over on the bed chasing cars. I don't know if you can, probably can't see that. Chino, you're being filmed. Can you look well behaved, please? He actually is well behaved. He's a good boy. All right, let's write a bridge. I came up with a bridge the other day, actually. Sort of. I can't remember how I did this, but I've got some words here. I got 3 lines, and then the last line of the bridge could be like, because I want to come reference it back to the ooh la la la, because I could say, because this is a bit of a cheeky song. Make you go, I'll make you go, I'll make you ooh la la la, make you go ooh la la la, I'll make you ooh. Yeah, we'll go like that. it kind of needs to, the bridge, so what I'm trying, so, okay, the verse 2, so we've had the first chorus. Ooh la la la, I'm down for ooh la la la. So you got harmonies going on there, like right, at least 3-part harmony, probably 4, because I can do the octave. I can go ooh la la la, like ooh la la la, like those 2, plus 2 in the middle. Could squeeze in another. Who knows? Well, I like harmonies. And then you drop it right back down for the verse, right? Nothing. And then it starts to build again. And then probably in here, actually I need to record some power chords, because as I'm playing it on stage, I will definitely be doing some power chords. So, because you got to keep building it, right? Because now it's the same thing for quite a while. So you got to have like, for the pre-chorus, you got to, and then it drops out again. Ooh, la, la, la. And then, and I'd still be playing the power chord things. The chords are back in, the ooh la las are back in. So then that's bigger in the chorus. And then all that keeps going. And then we've got the solo, and that's just like, whatever. And so that's like big reverb, delays, all the stuff. It sounds enormous. And then there's like screeching high notes, and then it's nothing. Because not even that beat's going to be there, probably. And then back to the chorus. Or do I go pre-chorus and then the chorus? Because the pre-chorus is pretty catchy, I reckon. I don't know. I'll ask my wife. Phone a friend, ask the wife. Alright, so I'm going to record some power chords, and then I'm probably going to record the vocal harmonies, and then I'm going to write a bridge. Alright. We got the power chords in, and I'm going to do the ooh la la bits. Sorted, alright? That was quick and easy and pain-free. Let's just make sure everything's tidy. This is one time that, like, I'm a very tidy person. I hate things. Okay, Courtney would disagree now that I've said that. Courtney would say that she's the tidy one. She's actually not. I am. Courtney loves cleaning, though. Courtney will clean because she finds it relaxing. But anyway, I am definitely the tidy one. Courtney just likes cleaning because she finds it fun. But I like things being tidy, and I hate things. So does Courtney, actually. But I'm very pedantic about things. Like, my stuff gets put away in the exact same spot every single time. And if it's not, like, just don't even go there. So now we've got this. Ooh, la, la, la. Ooh, la, la, la. Ooh, la, la, la. Ooh, la, la, la. I'm thinking, ooh, la, la, la. Ooh, la, la, la. Okay, I've now basically recorded all the parts for Hotter Than Hell, which is fabulous. And I've even got, I put in a bit of a synth thing. I think it's pretty cool. That might be a bit loud. So yeah, okay. And I just asked Courtney what she thought about the bridge and the chorus thing too, and the solo thing, whatever it is. We've decided. I'm at the point where tomorrow I'm going to record the vocals for this song, and then it's done, which is pretty cool. And it's only going to be Monday tomorrow, so I'll be smashing it this week, and I'm totally going to get another song done as well, because why not? And yeah, so I got to, and so in the bridge I've decided. Ooh, la, la, la. So, oh, hang on. Ooh, la, la, la. And then it'll come back in with some sort of high held vocal thing that sounds cool. Until what God doesn't know what hurts, so don't tell. You'd make him just fall when you're harder than hell. Whatever the words are. And that's kind of the song. I've started mixing too, which is kind of cool. Just done little bits and pieces here and there. So we're doing good this week. I feel not too bad about life. So yeah. All right, I'm gonna pack all this up and move it all back there, because the speakers sound, well, I don't have a big hole above my head right here because there's an exhaust fan just there, so I don't have a hole above my head with birds coming in. And also the sound, I'm not at the right level for mixing. My ears need to be at the right level where the speakers are, or as close to it as I can get is more my case. Because, you know, it's not a perfect studio that we're working in right now, but it does all right, I think. So, all right, I'm going to do that. So I'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye. It's Monday and I've just done some vocal recording. So I've got all the vocals in. So I'll show you what I got now. So this is the main vocals, and I've just gone through and just chucked things on. It's got all these buses of effects, and I haven't like automated anything. Oops, they're not even in the automation stuff. They're just there. And so now I'm going to go back through. So I recorded, so everything basically is now recorded except for the backing vocals, like the harmony parts. I have these like things that I could use for doubling. And then I have the bridge recorded, and a second part for the bridge. I don't know if it's any good or not, and I was going to write different words, and then I didn't write different words. I just recorded the words that I just like put into my phone yesterday, just because they fit, and I don't know if they're any good or if they're or if they're just shit. They may potentially be shit, but now they're in the song, so you know, that's that. If they're too shit, Courtney will tell me, and she'll be like, no. You need to do that again. Do that less shit, darling. So, yeah. So anyway, that's where we're at. So I'm going to keep mixing. And in the next, 2 hours, I'm going to have this song, basically done. Which is pretty good for a Monday. I just still have to record the guitar solo and stick that in, because there's this huge gap at the moment. Anyway, I think this sounds pretty cool, considering I haven't mixed any of it at all. I've just put the stuff in there. And mostly it sounds cool because it's groovy. But that's very important. Okay. Gonna get back to work. It is now 4:56 in the afternoon, and I just realized it's really dark. And so, hang on. I just open the... It's not gonna do it. All right. Anyway, it's a tiny bit lighter, maybe. So I just realized it's quite dark, and it's kind of almost nighttime. And I'm just bouncing out this song, which is pretty cool. I still have to record the guitar solo, but I've kind of mixed most things, and I've got most of it in, and I'm I think it's sounding pretty cool. Getting there. I think there's a couple of vocal bits that I might redo tomorrow, once I've had a bit of time to walk away from it for a minute and decide what I actually want to do in those spots. But yeah, I kind of just have to do the guitar solo, and then that's kind of it. I did a tiny bit, it's weird, I haven't done many harmonies at all in the verses, and really anywhere. I have a lot of doubles of things. Hang on, I'll show you. In the verses, for example, I have these are the doubling parts that I've got, and that's kind of it. And then I've got a lot of these are all just a lot of harmonies. But it's not really, it's just there's 4 parts to the harmony, and I just did it 3 times to make it sound huge. Yeah. I like that bit because it comes out both the sides. And then this part, I like that bit because I just had this like, because it's talking about, it's like, oh Lord. So I was like, oh, let's do some, what's that called? Gospel-y type inspired stuff. Here we go. Wrote down your number with a Sharpie. Oh Lord, I think I believe. Is it just me? Pretty. So yeah, I like that part. That's possibly my favorite bit of the song because I just did a whole bunch of random, I think there's 4 or 5 different parts probably because I just ended, maybe 6, I don't know, because I just sang stuff. And it were vaguely like a part and mostly just whatever came out. So that was fun. And I memorize your every move. Then you kissed me when you had to leave. Wrote down your number with a Sharpie. Oh Lord, I think I believe. But yeah, I don't have like harmonies in this bit. But I've got it really like, I'll turn it down so you can hear me. Nah, I've got it coming out really like one take that I did is now coming out the left, one take's coming out the far right, one's like obviously the main one, and then I've got another one coming down the middle, and then I actually have this weird thing that I use a lot called humanoid, which is really fun. Hang on. Don't know if you can hear that, but it kind of makes you sound like a robot. I like it. And it just adds a bit of like depth in that part of the chorus. You can't hear it, but it's in there. And there's a whole bunch of like that sort of thing that you can't hear, but it just makes you sound like a real human. It's really odd when you do weird things that just actually make you sound normal. But yeah. This is my guitar solo to be. That's what I'm going to do tomorrow morning. But I think it's pretty cool. The groove makes me feel happy, so I think that's a good sign. And then, oh, here's my crappy sounding bridge. Got me good when you're smiling at me, it's like, ooh, la, la, la. Load up down if you know what I mean, like, ooh, la, la, la. Oh, just say the word, I'll be what you need, like, ooh, la, la, la. Oh, I'll make you. And then I don't know if I'm actually gonna, what I'm gonna do in this bit, but I had these weird, like, I just kind of felt like I needed to have something like, but it didn't really work how I wanted it to, so I have to play with that a bit more tomorrow. But I just put stuff in there to make some noise, and I did the same thing here. There's just stuff there making noise. Standard. So yeah, that's where we're kind of at right now, and I think it's pretty cool. I'm doing all right for a Monday. It's 5 o'clock on Monday, and I've gotten this far in a song. So yes, I'm gonna walk away from the computer and walk Chino around the island and eat some food because I'm hungry, and I'll be back tomorrow. Hi everyone, so today is now Tuesday and I finished the song earlier. I forgot to record anything, but all I had to do today was the solo, and so I chucked that in. Need to make it louder though. And then, so I bounced this out before and I had a listen, and I think I just need my vocals to be a little smidgen louder. What else did I write down? I'm pretty sure it was just, I needed more guitar solo because we need more shredding, really. It's what it all comes down to. Just need more shredding. And then I think I just need to push up my main vocals just a smidgen, especially at the start. Maybe I might need to automate it actually. I walked in late, wasn't looking for a soulmate. Me and my ladies on a girls' night out when we drove round. Let's increase the gain. To your best friend's house, had a mojito by the pool while That's
DJ
better.
Donna played the beats and your smile set that party on fire. Is it just me or is it getting hot in here? I can't seem to breathe. You caught my eye and smiled at me and I went to heaven when you started to speak.
Same as verse 2. We'll pull that up a little. I really like that bit. Hotter than hell. Ooh, la, la, la. Ooh, la, la, la. Ooh, la, la, la. Ooh, la, la, la. I'm thinking, ooh, la, la, la. Ooh, la. I kind of like this mix. I had to tweak it a little because there's literally like, so this would be one loop, these two here, that's one, that's just or whatever. The solo, obviously I do myself in the thing. That's another loop. This is another loop. And then these would be in that loop with those two. They wouldn't be happening on an actual stage. And then I wouldn't be playing bass, but I would be playing synth. And that would be also in this same loop. And then this would be this own separate loop. So it's literally like, there's not a lot going on in this song. So I had to like mix it, not shit. Oh, that's my aunt and uncle home. You can hear their car coming a mile away. Probably, it's so small you probably didn't see that at all. But it's the one in the drum beat. It's that car. It sounds ridiculous. So that's Hotter Than Hell done. Smashed it. I'm going to start a new song tomorrow. Came up with a few ideas actually. It's a weird one. Is this it? So it's this like...
Yeah, that was what we had originally.
Yeah, it's this weird like Celtic-y inspired sort of sounding thing. And then it goes into this full like, then it'll turn into like a dancey song. Anyway, I'm really excited. I've got 2 dancey sounding songs that I came up with last night that just popped into my head. So I got Courtney to film me just playing through them so I don't forget, because I've like literally, her phone died trying to film me and then 2 seconds later I'm like, wait, what did I even do? So yeah, gotta film these things, otherwise they're gone forever. So anyway, all right, I'm gonna bounce this out. I'm waffling. Hotter Than Hell's done. I'm starting a new song tomorrow. Smashing it this week. It's only Tuesday. Look at me go. But then Thursday's taken out by filming a music video all day pretty much and making that happen because it's coming out Friday. That's for Criminal. And yeah, we haven't filmed yet. So it's going to be a big day. And I'm hoping it's not going to rain because I'm going to be arrested. I literally have a ball and chain, apparently. No, I do. I haven't seen it yet. But Courtney got me a ball and chain and some handcuffs. And she's the police officer and she's going to arrest me around a shopping centre. So I might end up actually getting arrested. Who knows? But anyway, all right, I'm going to go. Bye. Hello?
Hello, darling.
Oh. You can't arrest me yet. I haven't done anything wrong yet. Wow.
Thank you.
Do they actually work? Do you want to try it? Are they actually metal ones?
Yeah, they're actual
They
metal
sound
ones
like
too.
it. Oh, God. Don't lose that key. That's so
Talking about
funny. Honey, this is going on YouTube. Goodness gracious.
Not OnlyFans.
No, not OnlyFans. Good Lord.